Hey guys, so it's been what? A pretty cool week. Yes. It's pretty different in the sense that like the last time I've lived with somebody was about even longer. Like my first year of university, which was only for a year, but it was that much worse because we didn't actually get along like at all. There was like this incident where like they went to a fraternity party together or something like that, and then they came home and I had a class at like 6 a.m. at the time, and I went to sleep late doing my homework because I was a science major at the time, so I was always like packed with my schedule. So it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna do this, and I stayed up late and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm not gonna get no sleep. But like right after the class I had a break for like 4 hours, so I'm like, I'll just come back and then rest again and then go to my next class. And I think they got home at maybe like 3 or 4 a.m. and then they like walked up the stairs to like the loft, and then they just like shook me up, and I'm like, what? Like something happening? And they're like, this girl got naked. I'm like, oh my god. Like seriously, you couldn't have woken me up like I don't know, like, or told me this like later or something. And then after I said that, apparently I was like the worst person ever, so like they never talked to me again. Then they started spreading rumors about me, like I was mean and all this stuff, because I majority of the time talked to them since I was always like going to class and going back and stuff like that. And then we lived with each other for a year, and then they were like they're gonna move out because they didn't like me, pretty much because I didn't want to look at their picture at like 3 a.m. or whatever, I guess. So I was like, okay. And then they couldn't find a place together since they were in the same fraternity, so then they wanted me to leave, and I'm like, I'm not leaving. Why would I leave? I didn't have a problem with you guys. But then we just like never talked, and then we stayed together for like a whole another year. I think one of the guys, he got in trouble. What was it? Like a drunk driving ticket or something like that, and I think he was like, I don't know if he left the school or what, so then I ended up only living with the other guy for like the last quarter, I want to say. But like that's the last time I lived with somebody for any sort of duration of time, besides like my parents or whatever. But I have my own room when I live with my parents, so that's still not really living with somebody. But yeah, it's whatever. As long as it's like not as bad as that, I'm like, oh, I'm okay. Like anything could be like better than just like living with somebody that you hate or that hates you or whatever. Because it's just not the best feeling in the world. So I'm like, yeah, but it's going good. Let's see. First, picked them up on Friday. Yeah, I don't think throughout the week too much happened. It was just like a whole like work, come home, Pokemon, work, come home, Pokemon kind of week, and just like building up to like that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because the whole weekend was pretty much planned ahead of time. Friday I picked him up. Luckily he showed me his plane ticket because I was actually going to go to like Narita Airport, and he was at Haneda Airport. I don't know how many different like flights go through Haneda Airport compared to Narita Airport, but I know that majority of people go to Narita Airport, if I'm correct. Haneda Airport, I feel like people that go to like Osaka or Kyoto from like Tokyo, that's usually what airport they use instead of Narita. I think Narita does more international flights than Haneda does. I could be wrong, but it looked a little bit smaller. But then again, the airports in Japan are, compared to like LAX, like they're pretty much nothing. Even Narita Airport, well, I guess it's a little bit, I don't know. LAX is just huge, so I don't know. But then I guess like, is the one in Texas bigger? In Dallas, Texas? I don't even know. But compared to like, I guess what I'm used to like back home, the airports are not as big or whatever. Oh wait, well they're big, but a little smaller, I guess. But anyway, I was just glad that he showed me a ticket, because I would have been at one airport and he would have been at the other, and I would have been like horrible because maybe like an hour from me going to Narita Airport, and maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and because of the traffic that is going towards Haneda Airport from here, it was like 2 hours, 2.5, I think. Like he was like, stop and go, stop and go. I was like, oh no, I hate traffic. It reminded me of being back in LA where you just like sit in like what is it, like the LA freeway, and you're just trying to get somewhere, and then it's just like back to back and you're just sitting there, so like you just don't go anywhere. I mean, like after that, like I never left like LA like early unless it was like late or very very early where like nobody's like on the freeway, because traffic is just like the worst for me. But we did that. I picked him up, and then we took the highway back home, which was a lot faster. I don't even know. You know what? I'm still like not even sure what the speed limit is on that. I felt like everybody was going like 140, and that is what, kilometers per hour? I think that's what Japanese cars go by, like kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. So maybe it's still what, 80 miles per hour, 90-ish. I wonder. But everybody was just going whatever speed, and they were just gone. I was like, wow, you know. So I mean, I never saw like anything that said like there's a certain speed limit on the highway, but I do wonder about that. I do know there's like somewhere, I think in like, is it Germany, that has like highways where it doesn't really matter what speed you go. Maybe Japan's like that too, I'm not too sure. Or maybe it just depends on what highway you're on. That was a toll road, so maybe it's just a lot quicker and you can just go as fast as you want to. But everybody was clearly like shooting down the lanes. I was just like, wow. I was like, oh, so we got home pretty quickly compared to like the 2 hours it took me to get there, or 2 hours and a half. And then it took me about like, what, 1 hour or less, maybe like 40 something minutes to get home. So I was like, if toll roads weren't so expensive, I mean, like that clearly was like about $40 to $50. So about 4,000 to 5,000 yen. So it's pretty costly to do toll roads in Japan. I mean, well, transportation in Japan in general is pretty expensive compared to most places. But we got home, and then Saturday was hanging out with Charla, Aji, Jen, Nicole for like the last time together, I want to say, because it's hard for us to get together. The original four was me, Charla, Jen, and Aji. We went to school together, so we used to hang out back then. And everybody's going their separate ways. Like Charlotte's going to Korea, Jen's going to Korea also, and then me and Aji will still be here. Me uncertain right about now. Me uncertain, but Aji for a fact will still be here. So yeah, that's, everybody's going their own separate ways. So it was like, let's have like what, a last hurrah or something like that. It's been a long time since we all went to karaoke together, and obviously we had sushi. I mean, I say this every time, and like I feel like every vlog that I make, but it has to have some sushi, right? but yes, I chose the sushi location, obviously. So we had sushi, and that was pretty cool. We just talked and then ate, and then it was like time to go to karaoke, so we went to karaoke and then obviously sang a lot of songs. I think we were there for about like 5 hours. About 5 hours. I think we arrived at like 2 and we stayed till like 7. We did free time. Free time is where you can just, depending on what time you start free time usually starts, I want to say about 11 a.m. to 8, which is when karaoke opens, and then there's one from like 6 to like 5 a.m. So you get free time. You get to stay in that room from like 11 to like 8. You can order food, order drinks, and just sing. I mean, some people go to sleep during that time, you know, too, and they wake up and they'll start singing again. So there's like that too. And you can also do it at night, and the night one is about 11 hours long, so it's that much better, but you do pay more, like maybe double what it is to go in the morning. So that's like a thing. So if you want to spend less, you usually go in the morning, but I mean, not so many people could go in the morning. The only downfall to free time is you are guaranteed about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, I want to say. But if it gets too crowded and more people want to come, then they obviously try to let them people come in, so then you could lose your room potentially. You know, that's what they say, but I don't really know how they determine when they're kicking people out or not, because I went to a place where they said like they don't have any more free time, or whatever, but I'm sure they probably give free time to a certain amount of people, and then after that it's just like done. But we did free time for about 5 hours. Fun. Tried a whole lot of new songs this time. I generally try to do a few new songs every time I go to karaoke, so that's pretty much what I did this time too. I sang a few with Dennis, and that was it. I didn't sing with anybody else, but it was pretty cool to hear them sing again, because it's been a year since we all been together. I mean, I've done it with them on like what, on the side, where it's just like what, me and Aji and Jen, or just me and Charlotte and Nicole kind of thing, but like all of us together. Well, at least us four, because we were all together in the same year, and then Nicole, and then Dennis, since he came from America. So that's pretty cool. And then we had Película. What, the last one? I don't think we ever took one all together. There was one that I recently posted on my Twitter some time ago, where me, Jen, and Charlotte took it. That was way back in the day. That was like 5 years ago. But it's just cool because it's like, it was still in my backpack. or somewhere. But I had it, and I was like, oh yes. It's like, let me post that real quick just to see if anybody wants to see it. But just because me and Charlotte took Película together, like recently, I was like, oh, me and Charlotte took one together before, but with Jen, and then I found that, and I was like, yes, I gotta post that. So I did that, and then we took it again, but with 6 people inside of a small room. So you'll see that soon. I'm gonna post all those this week, so there's a lot of new videos coming your way this week. Starting with one tonight, and then this one tomorrow, and then a whole line of what's going on, or what pretty much happened this week. So there's a lot of things, different things coming your way. Besides that, there was going to the Mega Pokemon Center, some random mysterious gachas. Also went to go see Diada live. Oh my god, amazing. They're pretty amazing. It was my first time going to see them live, and it was my first time going to Style East, and that held about 700 people, so I was like pretty excited about that. Way in the back, obviously, because I'm not a part of any fan club. I need to probably get in that if I want some better tickets in the future. But for what it was like amazing. Did all the headbanging I could. Didn't break my neck this time, so we're good. And just had a blast this whole weekend. How was you guys' weekend? Let me know in the comments below. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you're still here. Oh wait, don't forget to check the description box below. I put a lot of different things in there, like my lovely friends, my social medias, just in case you want to catch up with me on Twitter or Instagram and so forth like that. So make sure to please check that out, okay? See you guys next time. Bye.